The psychiatrist.
Psych.
Woo!
Ooh,
Shady
hey.
Bunch. You gotta sit back because your head all cut
Oh
off.
yeah, I'm just pouring right now. They're gonna have to
Just,
see this
just
half
pouring.
cut off head.
Just pouring.
I ain't gonna pour too much.
I'm not gonna pour it too much. Ugh, I feel sassy. Ooh, I feel
Yeah, I gotta sit
sassy.
back there. Ooh. Oh, it's been a minute.
Life been lifing
Yes, how
over
y'all
this
been
way.
doing?
Swish,
Swish,
swish.
swish.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Yes, I had to get the, the industrial cup. Not like hers, though, because if y'all have seen previous episodes, she got this one big old gauntlet.
It's stupid big.
Yeah.
All right, friend. Let's get into this bull shit. You gotta sit back because every time you
Okay,
lean
yeah.
forward, your head
Yeah, it's,
is getting cut off.
okay.
You know it's big, but damn.
Yeah, I gotta
You
readjust.
gotta.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Married to Medicine.
Action.
Let's talk about Married to Medicine, the season, and then we'll get into the current bullshit. But how so far have you been feeling about this season? Like, just
The
give me your
season
thoughts.
hasn't been seasoning. It hasn't been giving me that Lawry's, that adobo seasoning. It's giving me salt and pepper.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's not giving me
It's giving me
flavor.
raisins.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
giving me
no flavor.
flavor. No flavor in your ear.
I'm kicking your flavor in your ear. Yeah, no, it's not
It's
at all.
not.
It's
And then they try to, here's the thing though. Phaedra, you weak, you born on it. But then y'all was born without her. Y'all didn't even have to have her on this
exactly.
season. It still would have been dry.
Yeah, it's like it's way past time for a shakeup. They thought so. The thing is, I think last season they thought they was really doing something by bringing Dr. G back and bringing his wife in, and then trying to bring Quad back and having like this conflict. And
Quad said, "You're not gonna make me be the angry black woman,"
it's
and
just
that's what they wanted though.
it's too much. It's time to it's just time to recast now. Like this season, it just hasn't been great. Like I'm sorry, Phaedra is not. Phaedra gives us more in the confessionals than she does with these ladies.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna blame. This is now they be trying to say that. Well, Phaedra thinks she better than us, and we doctors and da 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 da. Here's the thing, y'all
She
created
cut that
the
check though.
right. She did. They created a Frankenstein with Phaedra. Remember when they first pulled her on the show, they was all Phaedra, come hang out with us, come do this, come do that. And Phaedra at the beginning was filming with everyone because they wanted to be in her space and in her face. My thing is, Phaedra never said that she was better than any of y'all. Y'all rolled out the red carpet and y'all were the ones that was fangirling over Phaedra. Because Phaedra, whether we want to admit it or not, Phaedra is reality TV royalty. She's right up there under Nene Leakes. It's like Nene is the HBIC, Phaedra is at least in the top 8 when you think about housewives
Top,
and
yeah,
the
it's not too
shade
many.
and the reading and all that. Phaedra definitely will read you for filth. She's definitely up there.
Some people just say though
She's a
she
powerhouse.
a one line like she
Oh yeah.
she not just one line like she like not really good at She only had that one where she read Kenya the Filth. Oh, when she said she was what she say Kenya had.
What a man ejaculate in a
Oh
cup
yeah,
while
where
he's
he
eating
wanted
a
a
medium
pizza.
pizza. And your child will wonder how they were conceived. And
If
they
you don't
daddy
know, if
was
he an axe
whacking
killer.
right. Daddy was whacking
But
off
all
in a
what you
Dixie
will
cup.
know that.
That was a read.
But other than that, a lot of people are saying like she hasn't been even on Housewives of Atlanta. That was her only like you know
I mean, but
big
everybody,
read.
yeah. I
She'll
mean,
have the small little reads. Yeah.
she would had a little whatever, but she was just messy. Like this is not. And see, here's the thing that people misconstrue with Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine is not a Real Housewives type of show, and I don't know
No.
why they're trying to paint it as such. And it's trying to figure out what it's trying to be. But I'm gonna tell you what should have been Married to Medicine LA. That should
I was just
have
about to
been.
say that they need to just bring that back
And they
and
need to move
forget
Contessa.
about
Contessa needs
yeah.
to be out there with her best friend and they need to
Forget about
bring all the women back
yeah,
that was on Married to Medicine L.A. They was all shady, and
all
they
of
was
them.
all, yeah,
Yeah.
they all was reading each other. It was fun to watch, but and I think because for me, like some of these women, they didn't got old, and I don't give a shit about what they talking about because they're not giving us anything. Toya is like, okay, Toya, every season you and Eugene moving into y'all forever home. Now, granted, y'all say y'all got money, and that's wonderful. You do what you will with your money, but it's like, what else are Toya and Gene gonna give us? On they breaking ground every season. They moving into a house, and I mean, hey, if they got it like that, that's good. But what are they? What are they giving us? What are they giving us?
Just they giving the conversations with the kids.
Right. So don't
What
have
is
sex. You know, Toya keeps it real, but it's kind
She
of
like,
like.
oh no, you could have a girlfriend and all, but
But
no
Toya, shit,
sex.
Toya was hunching and funching, so
That's
she
why
can't
she
be.
said that. That's why she's telling
Them
them
boys
now.
about to be hunching and funching.
Oh,
That's
especially
what.
the youngest.
Yeah. Listen, if he ain't already.
He said, "Oh, I'm on my fourth girlfriend."
Right. They
Like,
better look up for a
damn.
little girl come ringing their doorbell with a little basketball belly. But yeah, it's like, okay, so Simone and Cecil, what are they giving us other than them showing how trifling their sons are
Well,
and
that
how they
house apartment
haven't raised
was
them? Yeah,
nasty.
they true trifling, spoiled, grown ass men that y'all pretty much are letting leech off of y'all. Y'all done worked y'all asses off at Spelman College, Morehouse College. Simone, you own a practice.
Cecil is Ceciling.
Cecil is Ceciling, that's the thing.
It's marketing or something. He has a really good job. Yeah,
I thought you said
or
marketing.
something.
I thought he was real estating.
Oh, is he? Oh, shit. Same thing.
Cecil is Ceciling.
It's not a doctor
He's
check,
doing his shit.
but it's a check.
Right. Cecil is Ceciling. And they said, like, now Cecil's boys are reminding me of him because if you notice, Cecil talks about when he was their age, he was still living at home and basically was still on his parents'
Oh,
teats.
I thought when you said that, I thought you was gonna mention about his friend, the golfer. What was?
Oh, you better not. Listen, Tammy, Miss Tammy.
Tammy.
Listen,
I was like,
Simone.
oh, they got a Tammy.
Simone was about to nuck it. Well, Simone was nucking and bucking, and Tammy was ducking. And we hope that her and Cecil wasn't fucking.
That part.
But again, they're not giving us anything. Jackie Curtis, Dr. Jackie. Okay, Dr. Jackie is mean. Dr. Jackie is a mean girl.
She's
We've
Regina,
seen.
but she tries to hide it. She tries to act
She,
like she's the Saint Mary Clarence of the group.
yeah, yeah. And it's like, Jackie, you're a mean girl. What she did to Buffy, it's like after she did that
And
shit
she knew
for
what
me.
she was
Yeah,
about.
that
Yeah.
to me was the lowest of low. Now we know that Jackie could not have kids, and she should have just used her own personal shit. You didn't have to bring Buffy into the
So
conversation.
Buffy, you can relate to this, right? I was like, she was like, oh, Buffy, you can relate to this, right?
You bearing too, right? Oh, I clutched my pearls.
I
Like,
was like, oh my
I would have
god,
been like,
knucking and bucking.
gave it to my husband. Like, oh, this what we about to
Yeah,
do? Exactly, because
like
first
that
of
was a
all,
conversation that you had in
yes.
private.
This is
Like, come on,
yeah.
Jackie.
Before you decide to go up there,
Jackie,
hey
you are a
Buffy,
doctor.
yes,
I'm pretty
Buffy,
sure you got the brains.
yes,
It don't.
Buffy. I'm about to have a talk at this gala. I want to talk about infertility. Um, could I use your story? No, Doctor
It's a
Jackie, I don't feel
sensitive
comfortable.
subject. That's why I'm asking you.
No,
But
Doctor
no, she
Jackie,
know
I
what
don't
she was
feel. I
doing.
don't feel comfortable. Okay, Buffy, I won't use your story.
Jackie, a snake in the
She
grass. She know what she
is.
was doing. And
That's
you
why.
know what? Actually, touche to Jackie, because I'm
I
like,
mean,
you know,
listen,
I'm like,
she
okay,
popped that
Jackie.
off. So honestly, I
And the
didn't.
way she said it, I
You
was,
do know too, right, Buffy?
you can relate to, right, Buffy? I said, oh, dang. Oh,
So
she cutthroat.
she is very cutthroat. And then when they tried to make her apologize, I said I'm done with it. Like that. And
I ain't
then
apologizing. I said I'm done with it.
Owen quiet an apology and then just writing a blank check. Here's a blank check apology. Whatever you feel I've done.
That's one thing about Jackie. She will not apologize.
Oh no, she cannot be held accountable. Will not be held accountable at all. And it's like sometimes I even sit back and I'm like, okay, did I really feel sorry for watching her go through what she went through with Cecil? I mean Cecil, Lord,
Oh,
with
no,
what's her
no.
Curtis.
Curtis, don't say Cecil now. Don't
Right.
be having Dr. Simone
Hey!
calling us like Jackie was the mess. Well, you know y'all good friends now, weren't y'all?
But I mean, just thinking about Jackie and like there's nothing. These ladies are not giving us anything. And post Sweet Tea, a lot of people feel like Sweet Tea was a fangirl and that she was watching the show and she hopped.
I
in
really
Dr.
don't
G's.
care what she was.
She's
It's
not giving
giving
anything.
boring.
Yeah, she's not giving us anything.
You
Do
you're
you
sitting up
think?
here
I'll
like
let you finish your thought. Go ahead.
with her, Sweet Tea. You sit up here trying to fit in, then you want to cry like, oh, well, I understand when they first came over, when she came over. But girl, why would you still stay in Quiet's old house?
That's that part. That is the part that
Of course some girls gonna come in there and tell you, oh yeah.
tell you the
Oh,
shreds.
I remember when Quiet, this is Quiet. And then you got a nerve to say, I'm tired of hearing about Quiet. Girl,
Quiet's house. First of all, I would not want anything to do with that house, especially with the tumultuous
that
marriage
bad
that they
juju,
had.
man.
Yes. Bad juju all up and through. They fought in that house, all types. She was talking about how Dr. G allegedly choked her, all this other shit.
now allegedly she getting Tina turned it up.
Right. So my thing is, so people have been asking, like, do you think that Sweet Tea knew about her medical condition, about having endometriosis, meaning it would make it hard for her to conceive? When she hopped in when she hopped in Dr. G's DMs, I give you what you want, and then she had the baby emoji and something else emoji. Do you think a lot of people are saying that? Oh, she knew.
I don't think Lipton Tea knew. I mean, because I think that she really wanted to give him a baby. I don't think she knew. Cause think about it. If she gonna give him a baby, and she knew that, that man might be out like he Quad. I'm sorry, Quad left Dr. Chi. I forgot about that, but he did want a baby so bad.
Yeah, he was like hounding and remember quiet. And I used
Yeah.
for the life of me, I couldn't understand like watching old episodes. I'm like, damn, what is it? Why doesn't she want to? Now it's like I see
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
she did not want to lay down with him any longer because of he's what is the word I'm thinking? It's on the tip of my tongue. He is dang. I cannot think of that word. Unhinged. He's unhinged. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
Well, speaking of Quad.
okay, let's get into this latest episode. I was just trying to see.
Oh, I know that, but
what
what you think about her new boo? What's his name? Kang? What does he do for a living to get her what was that, a Bentley?
So
Or what was it, a
she
Rolls
said,
or a Bentley? I forgot. I was just
or was it a Maybach? No, it's fine. It wasn't a Maybach.
It could have been. Well, what does he?
It was a
I know it
Rolls.
was Rose, but what does he do for?
She said,
What does he do for a living?
"You can drive away." No spec. So she said that he owns a luxury car rental.
She said that. Okay, so you basically took one of your cars and just gave it to her and put it on your taxes.
Wait a minute, because
He wrote it up for his taxes as charity.
Because I was like, wait a minute.
When she said that, I was like, no wonder she got that car. He took that car right off his lot.
Because I'm like, wait, I'm like, oh, her dude caking her out. Because remember, Toya was like, what did you do to get a Rolls Royce? What did you do?
She didn't have to do
She
nothing.
said,
He
"Bitch,
just took
he
that.
was like, which one you want? The one that got the least amount of miles on it. This one only got 5,000.
I'm going to give her this one.
He showed him to roll the odometer back.
Okay.
He showed, they had they they shot the inside. He said, "Roll
They
those."
he's probably told that cameraman, don't shoot the old time of that. That bad boy probably had 20,000 miles. Talking about his brand new.
That shit was wild because, and then they are so like label hungry out in Atlanta. They had to let us know
What?
how much her Louis Vuitton luggage
Oh my
was.
God, that was so.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
I
don't
don't
know
care
what
that
it is
$4,500.
with Atlanta.
Yes,
Like they're label whores.
because that's the thing, and it's like Real Housewives. Even with Atlanta, Beverly Hills, they would never. They
Some in
will
Atlanta,
never.
but yeah,
Beverly Hills, no.
no,
You know they got money. They
absolutely
don't have
not.
to say
Okay,
anything. Kyle, when she had her Birkin bag. She had 3 Birkin bags inside her one big bag. Remember that? They don't talk about that shit.
no.
In Atlanta, they got to talk
Oh,
about
because
that.
Beverly Hills is real money.
Yes,
They got
they
real
hood
money.
rich in Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah, they money is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have Lisa Vanderpump
Oh,
money.
please.
Shit.
That's baby chains to her.
Right.
What they got is baby chains to Lisa Vanderpump and all them out in Beverly Hills.
Shit, but that was crazy though when Toya was like, "What did you do to get that Rolls Royce?" But
Well, I
yeah,
gotta be like, what do you mean what I had to do, girl? You ain't have to do
Nothing.
nothing.
So do you
You
think
just pulled that right off that lot.
get the white
Put
one?
a little bow on it.
Because I'm like, where this dude
was it
come
her
from?
birthday? No.
No, it was just because. That's what I was like. Okay, quiet. That. So
Leah, let's talk about this
So this episode
last couple of
first,
episodes.
yeah. So okay. So wait a minute. I want to talk about the charity. The charity. They was talking about.
Cut
Wait a
the
minute.
check.
Well, wait a minute. How are you going to hold a gala? And you, Phaedra, are y'all supposed to know the most prominent doctors and lawyers and influential people
Can
in
we
Atlanta?
talk about that? Yes.
They could not raise
Thank
money
you. Why are you depending
could-
on Phaedra? You had to reach out to Phaedra
to help you.
to help you.
Right.
You're,
You know she's
Dr.
the plug.
Jackie and Dr. Jackie, what's your girl's name? I can't.
Simone. All of her doctor friends are in
They're
a network.
organizing this little
But
gala.
they're in a network. They could call people like,
Exactly.
"Hey, I
Where
need
your
you to
people?
donate." They could not. So they wanted to.
And the
initially,
people they had there, let's not be, let's keep it real, because the people they had, they weren't donating hardly nothing. And they tried to, I peeped that, but did you see that? They tried to blame it on Phaedra and her people that came to donate. It was Dr. Jackie and Simone's people.
Listen, when I tell you, Dr. Jackie, they were struggling to set a goal of $25,000. Now, you
She
are
was,
in a network. Now, y'all,
she was ski-reading out that door.
listen. y'all
She's
are,
ski-reading. She's ski-reading out that door.
said-
When they seen her counted that first.
she was like,
I'm out.
wait.
She said, how can I present this check?
That's what I'm saying. That's how you know. That's what made me laugh because I'm like, these Negroes ain't got no money now.
They was
Y'all
like, we
are
sure?
influential doctors, lawyers, and you see when they was auctioning shit off and everybody just standing around
Yes.
cooking with Miss Quiet. First of all, who the was about to pay $3,000
To
for
cook
a
with
cookie?
quiet.
And then Dr. G was like, she can't cook.
I was like, damn, Dr. G.
He was like, she can't cook. I was like,
I'm like, damn,
nigga
this is
gonna
for
find-
charity. Shut up.
Shade her.
I'm like, shut up.
But
We
I
know
said,
she
who?
can't, this is for
But
charity.
why would you think I'm gonna pay $3,000 for cooking lessons with you? Ma'am, no. But what I'm saying is, okay, if they inviting the upper echelon in Atlanta, why was nobody? They was standing around, and the outfits that they had on. Simone's outfit, that white. Oh, that shit was crazy.
It was tacky.
They was all tacky. And then wait a minute, Contessa, they were supposed to be in Enchanted Garden. Contessa looked like she was about to go to a Beyonce concert.
What? I don't
She
even know
had
what
on she had on this nice dress, but it was just like the theme was Enchanted Garden, and she looked like she was about to go to the
So
Renaissance
yeah,
tour.
yeah, definitely. When I hear Enchanted Garden, I think of maybe
Yes,
a
over
floral
the
dress,
top.
this background or
Yes,
something.
yes, make turn this into a dress,
Actually, we're
right?
gonna get rid of this background.
Sweet
But
tea. Well, yeah, this is just
Lipton
it's a
tea.
placeholder. Sweet Tea's outfit was horrible. Anila and Dr. Kieran came. Anila actually looked
Anila,
nice.
yeah.
Anila looked nice. Who else had on some shit? I even like Quad's outfit. Quad had on a white jumper with the big ass flower. I thought
Yeah.
that was cool. I like that.
Has Enchanted
Then we got to meet the new
Garden.
doctor, Dr. Mimi, who is a colleague of Dr. G's. Remember, black lady, her husband is a retired.
Yes. Yes.
He's from our area. He's from Cleveland. So
Oh,
her
that ain't
husband's
my
name
area.
is
But
Steve.
okay.
Well, you reside here,
Girl,
but
bye.
we know it's not. Sorry, Jersey. My bad. Jersey's my area. Steve is from Cleveland. This guy right here from Jersey. So
Anywho.
yeah, so they're the new couple on the show. How do you feel about Dr. Mimi? We're starting to. They showed this coming
I
episode a
don't
few
know
minutes.
because I mean she's been reserved. I want to see her like.
I want to see her outside of her psychoanalyzing element.
Yes.
So yeah, okay, so let's get into that. So every year, y'all know, Simone and Cecil feel like they are the blueprint of being married
Oh
because they've
my
been married for
goodness.
28 years. So they plan a trip. And so
Oh yeah, this time they didn't let Doctor. Remember that one year they let Dr. Heavenly take over.
yeah, but still Simone has included her to co-host, which
I
I
don't know
think
why
is
she
bullshit.
did.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's where all the
Heavenly,
drama. Every time.
every
Every
time
time.
Heavenly does something with the couples trip, she fucks it up. She gets to every yeah. Oh, daddy.
We gonna play a game.
Yes, but she never wants to talk about her marriage. She acts like her marriage is perfect. She is the blueprint. I could tell you how to do. We don't. And when you think about it, what do we really know about Dr. Heavenly other than she's messy and she's miserable? What do we really know about Heavenly? Heavenly uses everybody else to be
We
her
know she gets
storyline.
fellatio. We know. I'm like, girl, how many times? Oh no, I got it. I get daddy. I'm like,
tell you
girl.
I feel because I remember when somebody had asked her, "Hey, did you trap daddy? Because the way you got pregnant and everything." Nah, I didn't. But I really feel like if Damon had to do it over again, that he would not have. I think she trapped him. I think she got
I
pregnant.
don't think she had to trap him because Damon is so reserved and so easy to.
I don't really think so. I think over the years
He
he's
just
had
got
to just deal with
with
it.
it.
Because just think about if he would have walked away
Well, maybe
from a
I think
loudmouth
maybe.
like her.
Well, maybe Heavenly wasn't like that in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Not as bad. You think she was that bad in college?
Yes. I feel like she was a loudmouth, whatever. Yep, I really feel like it.
Then he must love it because why would you?
I think he slipped up and got her. That's what
And
I
he's
feel
the
like.
type of guy that.
Yep, like fuck.
Oh, I got her pregnant. I'm gonna marry her.
Gotta stick around just to be a good dad. I think if he had to do it all over again, cause like, see her mouth, she talked to she is just uncouth, and she to me that's why I was annoyed when Simone was like, oh yeah, Heavenly is gonna co-host, and I'm just thinking like, what the fuck? Like, remember when Heavenly and Damon, remember they had that other couples trip? Remember they had that other couples trip, and Simone and Cecil got into it. Remember when Cecil had started that business because he wanted to start an app. And he took money out of their joint account, and he really didn't ask Simone. And he took a lot of their money to start that company. And then Simone got mad about it. And then he was like, well, you got to buy a Maserati. Well, I'm dumping more of my funds into our joint account than you are. And so they got into it, and it was a big blow up. And
That was just crazy because
Heavenly started that shit.
she always starts everything. But that
Yeah.
was just like, first of all, that was like, okay, yeah, see, so you should have. Even though it's a joint account, you need to communicate. And
Oh hell
discuss.
yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure when she got her Maserati, she discussed Well, she taking money out the account.
She probably said, "I'm buying a car," and she pulled up with that thing.
It took it out the account.
But
I mean, let's keep it real. Was she lying though? Who's putting more money in the joint
exactly, so it's
account?
kind of right. So she was ready to nuck and buck on his ass. So let's fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
This trip, they are in Key West, Florida.
What?
And yeah, they're in Key West, and they're on this resort.
Oh, it wasn't.
And
Oh, it wasn't like last year.
they better not have Jerome Jackson. Listen, they would have Jackie would have.
Jackie would have.
Oh, Jackie
I
would've-
think Jackie would have murdered Simone.
Oh yeah.
She was like, "Bitch,
So
She-
they're
bitch, you gonna do this again?"
you gonna do this to me again. So the couples are Key West. Simone has come up with the bright idea to put unlikely pairs, the people that have been fighting, putting them together on teams. And she named all the teams after like fish and stuff like that.
Stupid.
So you got Heavenly and Contessa on one team. Jackie, what was it? Jackie, Phaedra, or wasn't it Sweet Tea? They were all on a team.
It was
And then
Jackie,
it's like-
Curtis, and
Yeah, then it's Toya.
well, Curtis set
and
out
Quad.
because he couldn't get into the canoe. He like 7 feet tall. He was like, "I can't get up in there." He said, "I can't get up in there. I'm gonna sit this one out."
Right, and I don't blame him. So then the new couple, Mimi and Steve, was paired up with Cecil and Simone. So they do this little canoe game, blah, 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 whatever. Heavenly tells everybody after the game is over, of course, Simone and Cecil won because they had the former NFL player on their team. So their team won the little race or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Bravo.
Heavenly tells everybody to go get ready for dinner. They're having a pool party. Heavenly set their asses up. And another thing that I didn't like, before we get into the chaos of this party, she invites Phaedra's ex-husband. She invites Apollo to come on this trip.
I think Phaedra held. Phaedra, she responded well, but it was like,
But my thing is
my
like,
thing is,
Heavenly,
why are you communicating with Apollo?
Yes, like what's the reason other than being messy? Which I said that's why I'm
And
not
then
feeling
she
Heavenly, and
definitely
I don't-
being messy because
Yeah, that's some
she knew
bullshit.
that Phaedra had her rent-a-boo.
But see, Heavenly didn't know that Phaedra was gonna bring her rent-a-gent date, because remember when they started playing the game, the purpose of
No, he
them
wasn't
playing the
there
game,
yet.
she didn't know. Heavenly didn't know that. The purpose of them
Yeah.
playing the game was she wanted to put Phaedra on blast because everybody was coupled up, and she didn't think. She thought Phaedra was gonna walk in solo dolo, and then Phaedra shows up with rent.
But here's the thing: even though she had her rent-a-boo, her rent-a-kin,
Rent-a-can, yes.
like Kenya Moore, Rennie Mark. But even if she didn't do that, Apollo is her ex. Apollo has moved on.
Apollo's in a marriage and still dating
Why
other people,
would you bring
allegedly.
Apollo on this trip with his ex-wife?
And bringing his new
Where's
wife.
his current wife? Was she there?
Yeah, she ends up showing up. She is gonna be in the
Later.
next episode, right? But yeah, but my thing is, what's the reason?
She
Like
knew what the
what-
reason was. We know the
Again,
reason.
to cause chaos,
She's
and
messy.
to cause drama.
Heavenly
Right.
is messy.
That's what-
You sit up there in your closet being messy.
Right.
You do your little vlogs in your closet, always being messy. You're messy. She's
She
messy.
is very messy.
But we love it. We love it though. I ain't gonna lie, we love it. I love Heavenly. I love it, and she knows she messy.
I don't like her because she doesn't take accountability, and none of the other ladies hold her.
She does eventually.
No, she doesn't. She lied. Her apologies mean bullshit. I'm sorry, bitch, and then go back to doing the same shit
Well,
she
we
just
know,
did.
but at least she tried.
No.
Give a fake apology.
No, I'd rather you not apologize at all. Keep doing the fuck shit that you doing. Heavenly need to this whole show just toss it and recast. But let's get into the bullshit of this game, this dumbass game. Walk it down.
What game?
The newlywed game where Quad and Sweet Tea and Dr. G. Let's get into that.
I need a sit for this.
That's the shit. So basically, Heavenly is asking It's like a newlywed game. See how well you
yeah,
know
feel me.
your
I know one of the
spouse, your
questions
couple.
was how many times are you having
So
sex a week?
yeah, so the first question was when how many dates did it take before y'all got to the cookie jar?
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. Second question that caused the drama
Mm-hmm.
was when Heavenly started asking, uh, what do you find most annoying about your partner? So that's when King was saying that Quad sleeps. She goes to sleep too quickly. Now walking it back as they were talking about how long it took for them to hit it, they also talked about how many times they get it in per week. So Quad and King, which we know they was lying because they were sitting there talking about how many
They
times
was
they was gonna say.
discussing, yeah.
Yeah, they were discussing it. So
Production
we
showed
just gonna
they showed the clip.
yeah, we just gonna say
We
15.
just gonna say 15.
So they basically said they do it 15 times a week. Now, mind you, Dr. G and Sweet Tea said they do it
Did you
about
see his
twice a
face
week.
though?
Man, did you see they had the they had the tiki
Dr.
torches. The
G,
tiki torches was strategically placed like behind his head, so it's like
Dr.
you saw
G,
the
look,
fire
when she
shooting out.
said that, Dr. G was like,
And she wouldn't give me one time a day.
okay.
So right, he probably rarely touched her. So anyway, Quad and King, sorry, revealed that they do it about 15 times a week. Now Sweet Tea and Dr. G said they do it about 2 times a week, but when she's ovulating, since they are trying to make a baby, they up the game. So then Quad, y'all know, everybody walk down on the beach, they sipping, and Quad was tossing them rum
Ooh, Quad
punches
was
back.
fried.
Quad was 3 sheets to the wind. She was drunk as hell. So they talking about that. They say they do it 2 times a week. Quad. Nobody told your ass to turn around and say, y'all need to do it more. She told them they need to do it more because we want some baby Lunsfords. And everybody looked. The tension was so thick you could hear a rat piss on cotton. That everybody's sitting there like, oh my God. And then she's like, we want some baby Lunsfords. And then she said, I'm going to play in the shower. And by then, Toya was
She
just
was like,
like,
I'm serious. I was
she said it's
what?
gonna be so grand, it's gonna be this, it's gonna
Cause
be
you know
that.
I complain stuff. It's gonna be grand.
And
I'm
everybody is
like,
looking like,
oh my
what
god.
the fuck? And so Toya is always going to say what everybody is thinking. So
Mm-hmm.
Toya is basically like, y'all,
This
like,
is
please, like,
uncomfortable.
I'm getting uncomfortable. Dr. G looks
Yeah, she
uncomfortable.
was like, you got,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
ex-husband, like it's just they're like Dr. G was literally like right behind her.
Yes, and you could see he was slowly fuming, and it was crazy. So then, So then they told Quad, "Hey, start talking about your man or whatever." And Quad, no, write down whatever. And then Quad, I'm not gonna write it. I'm gonna. God prepared me for him and him for me. And then y'all know how Quad gets into her dramatic Shakespearean monologues. And she talking about how God prepared her
Wait,
for
we gotta
this
do that.
man.
We
And
gotta do that. Wait, remember y'all that one thing when this with her and Mariah got in the argument? I'm not, this is my life. This is my real life. I was
you're
like,
not
somebody
married
give
to
this
us
girl
anymore.
Oscar for
Please
that.
put her in a Toby damn movie, something. Miss Quiet be acting her ass off. So she's like, God prepared me for this man, and da 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 da. Then they get to the point where they're going back and forth, and Quad is like, oh, they're like, well, you're embarrassing Sweet Tea and making her feel awkward. And Sweet Tea is like, oh, G is good. I'm good. I don't feel awkward. I don't feel no kind of way about it. And Quad is like, well, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy that you the perfect woman. She's throwing shade. You the perfect woman for
Mm-hmm.
him, and da 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 da. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Quad is like, I chose to end this marriage. And so everybody's like, oh shit, because
And
they
that's
know
what
that
Dr.
is true.
G was
Then
like,
yeah, then Sweet Tea
you.
was like, well, no, he wanted the marriage to end, and then Heavenly chimes in, no, he didn't, which we know that Dr. G really did not want the marriage to end. We saw where Quad was probably more than likely the one that went down to the courthouse to file the paperwork to get the divorce proceedings rolling. We know that G did
If
not have
Quad would
anything to
not
do
have
with it.
done that, they would still be married.
Yeah, because Dr. G was not going to file them
No.
papers. So then they start going back and forth. And Sweet Tea, okay, so the thing is, Sweet Tea wasn't knucking and bucking. Sweet Tea was responding like any human being would when you're going back and forth with somebody, okay? Somebody say something popping off at the mouth, you're not just gonna sit there and look dumb. And it wasn't like she was getting rude or being disrespectful. Now Quad was popping off because Quad had, we already know Quad been through some trauma. She had a lot on her chest, so she was popping it off. Sweet Tea, in my opinion, just caught the strays because it's like this is all the venom she really had for G. Because even when the activity dispersed, they walked away, and Quad was just going off and talking to anybody that would listen. So Sweet Tea is basically like Quad, and then Quad turned around. I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. And so then it just got crazy. Then Dr. G told her to shut the fuck up. You got a big ass mouth. Just crazy. Now Sweet Tea and Quad are going back and forth like two women. Nobody was yelling but Dr. G. Babe, 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 calm down. He is yelling. And then of course Quad, my man would never talk to me like this, like that. And it was just like, and for me, like hearing Dr. G yell at Sweet Tea like that, and y'all already know there's an age gap. They're in an age gap marriage. So we've seen, even during when planning their wedding, remember when Sweet Tea went out with Heavenly, they went out for drinks. And remember Sweet Tea revealed that there was truth to what Quad was saying about Dr. G. And Heavenly was like, oh, well, let's get into it. What is it? And basically was getting Sweet Tea to reveal Dr. G's controlling ways.
Well, we already knew that, and
But my thing is, Sweet Tea probably didn't know that.
She found out.
Yeah, she fucked around. And
but
now
you know what?
Out.
Like you said, she don't care. She don't care. It's a difference between Lipton Tea and Quad. Quad left because she didn't put up with that shit.
Yeah, she could only do but so much.
Lipton Tea, she gonna put up with it.
And I really feel like
she is gonna get all. She don't care if she get called all types of bitches and hoes.
And I'm gonna be
everything.
honest.
You a dumb mother effer.
And I'm gonna be honest. I believe
shit. You ain't never gonna be shit in life. And she like, oh, well, no, I am. But hey, babe, what you want to eat today?
Yeah, and I definitely believe that. Yeah, that's the way that relationship goes because of course, production does a lot of editing.
She
with
wants
all
that
this
bag.
shit.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that comes with being married to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, production, of course, Heavenly. If you watch her lives, Heavenly revealed that there was a lot more shit
she did
that we did not see, and she said
it was
Dr. G,
worse than what we saw.
Now we know that Dr. G got mad at Sweet Tea and was yelling at her up in the hotel room. But prior to that, they said during this argument, he stood up and was standing over Sweet Tea and telling her, shut the fuck up. So I'm just...
Oh, not the hand in the finger in the
yes,
face.
standing over her. He would have got a nice punch right in the balls. I'd have been like, who the fuck do you think you talking to? Because I am not your child.
Well, we already knew that because from what we saw, not from what Heavenly said, but even we already know this is the truth because from what we saw.
Yeah, like he was in her face, babe, be quiet, be good. I'd have been like, bitch, who is you talking to?
And she just was,
Yes, and then
you're leaving? And she's going to try to, you sitting there trying to chase us, man?
And then when she was calling him, he sent her ass straight to voicemail.
As he should.
If I was her, she should have got on the first thing smoking
As
back
he
to
should,
Atlanta.
because she's stupid.
She should have been on the first thing smoking back to Atlanta, packing her shit and moving back to Texas.
You mean, Texas. Going back to Atlanta, going back to Texas. Two
because
flights.
what you got on his credit card.
Okay.
Ka-ching, ka-ching. And I'm getting
before
first
it gets
class.
declined.
Yes, I'm taking first class. But I'm just saying the way he is talking to her, like, absolutely not. We're on a couple's trip, and this is how you doing me in front of... Bitch, you got me messed up. There is no way. So now, because Dr. G and King did not really acknowledge each other, we know in the upcoming episode...
Ooh, knucking and bucking.
Ready to... Yeah, it's about to get It's about to get.
Well, not because King look he brand.
Oh, but they said Dr. G is pressing charges. I think King probably whooped his ass.
He probably did. That's what Dr. G get.
Cause how are you, you little midget, gonna be trying to? Excuse me, I don't mean that in a derogatory, but the
No.
way he's acting, like, how dare you? And the thing is, like, this man has a Napoleon complex, short man syndrome, where he feels inadequate, and so you look at yourself, and then you see your ex-wife walk in with this hunk of man meat that got muscle on top of muscle on top of muscle.
So here's the thing.
He was jealous.
You should not have came then.
I don't
you
even
knew-
know why they came back on the show.
I don't even care if they on the show. I'm talking about the trip. Dr. G should not have went on the trip. Actually, he said he didn't want to. It was lip to tea. Remember lip to tea? Because
Well,
remember
that
there
and
was
of course
acting.
production, because you gotta go.
I
gotta
get
go
that,
be on the show.
but it would no, he ain't had to go. But
If he want to get that check, yes he
he
do.
already got a check. He don't need no extra check.
They said his business is not that great. We read the reviews.
Let's not do that.
We've read the reviews about the
But,
practice. Yes, the practice.
But let me just
He
say
has
this,
no
though.
bedside manner. Yeah, we've heard.
Well, we see it on TV.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you would not be my therapist. I'd be like, oh hell no. Let me throw out them scripts that he prescribed.
Yeah, but it's about to be some knocking and bucking.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it. Because more drama is gonna happen.
Oh, 'cause Apollo
Heavenly-
come.
Yeah, Apollo comes. So then Heavenly and Sweet Tea gonna be going back and forth, and then Heavenly and Phaedra gonna be getting into it, and then of course Phaedra's gonna end up leaving because Phaedra's
Leaving.
like, I can't
She
deal with the
done
mean
with
girl
that.
shit. So yeah.
And word on the street, because Heavenly said that, Apollo's new wife went in on her.
Oh yeah, her and Phaedra was going back and forth. But my thing is, first of all, Apollo is allegedly sleeping around on you. So ma'am, disappear into the abyss, because Apollo is not the standard.
No.
And Toya, Apollo look good. Like Toya, and Toya salivates over everybody except her own fucking husband.
That's weird.
She looks
She
at
does
King,
do that.
and she said the only men that could walk around here without
Without
their
a
shirts
shirt
is
is
Steve
King.
and King,
Yeah, Steve the football player and King. Yeah.
the rent a car.
I'm like, girl, your husband is losing weight.
He's not there yet.
No, he lost a little. I'm saying he's losing. I say it's lost. I say he's losing. I ain't say it's
was
lost.
But it's like she dogs Eugene.
But he's trying.
so bad.
You comment on his
It's the
ping
it's the
ping.
Wegovy or the
And that was weird
Ozempic or something.
too. I don't even care. But it's like you comment on his ping ping. It's like now it's like you
She disrespects Eugene a lot. She just does, and he takes it. And I just be like, damn. Like there is no, like, here's my thing. You can look all day, but when you're openly salivating and saying shit like that, it's like, come on, man. It's like we see with our eyes, like, yes, those two men have nice bodies, nice physiques, but I'm not gonna be like,
everybody's gonna do that. Everybody's everybody
right, but I'm not
got
gonna
eyes.
be immature.
But damn,
like,
could you
damn.
uplift your husband? When has she uplifted him?
When she told him to keep eating them biscuits, when she was mad at him, here, eat some more biscuits. That's how she was uplifting him, as she was uplifting that biscuit. So that's how she uplifts him. She uplifts him by pulling out his credit card.
Partner, let
She's
me
still doing her
uplift you.
wines. She
What
and she
wine?
don't do that. You know she got a business.
Wait,
you know
she got a
she's an
business?
entrepreneur. Yes,
What is she entrepreneuring?
her wine club.
Oh, I thought she was entrepreneuring his check.
But
No shade.
But Toya be disrespectful though, man. Eugene
I
love his wife.
like Toya. Don't get me
I
wrong.
like her. I mean, I do, but it's just like sometimes.
This fun shade. This fun shade. I like Toya, but come on now, Toya. Come on, get it together.
Get it together. All right, so that's
Like, say one positive. Like, can we hear some more positive stuff about your husband? I'm
never-
sorry.
it's never
Before we
nothing
wrap it up,
positive.
though, I hear from every a wife on, you know, on Married to Medicine, they always say something positive. It could be, you know, it's not always positive. You know, I'm just saying.
Latoya, never,
No.
never. So we've been talking.
Yeah.
So
We.
y'all go ahead, like, share,
This is a
comment,
2-part series,
subscribe.
2-part episode, maybe 3.
Okay, cause we will be back about this upcoming episode, cause it's about to be, they're about to be scrapping for real.
Y'all get
So,
y'all drinks
yes, be
ready for next.
next week. All right, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Mm-hmm.